I bought something. As you can see right here. I wanted this stuff that's here. I have wanted it for a really long time. And I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh ho 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 ho. Look at that. Right here I got some 12-volt LED lights. There's are green ones for Larry. We got a 16-pin connector for Larry. This one is also for Larry. Oh, this is for Larry. This right here, high definition driving recorder, aka a dash camera. Oh, ho, ho. I wanted this for a really long time. I really wanted this for a while. Oh ho 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 ho! Look at that. Look at that. Yep. That is a 4-channel dash camera. Has 3 cameras here. This one records the front. These 2 record the interior. I can adjust them too. Comes with the power plug. It comes with a backup rear camera, which comes with a holder too. So in this video I'm gonna install all the stuff in Larry. But probably I'm gonna install it in Carby for now. And not really, maybe. But I really wanna see if it works or not. I really wanna test it. Look at that thing. Look at that. Here you got that. You can see my phone recording too. Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. First install in today's video is the 16-pin connector. Okay, let's do this in a time lapse. Quick tip: if you're connecting any of these connectors that have a face like this, where it's covered in with something yellow. See the other face of it that has this pin going to it. You want to take this yellow piece off it, or whatever yellow piece you have, because it does not allow the pin to go in it. The other pin, the skinny one, does go in with the piece in it, no problem, but the other one does not, so you have to take this out. Okay, you probably don't have to take it out, but even if you don't have to take it out, it just makes it a lot harder to put the pin in. Okay, so that's a little tip for you. Just to give you an idea how painful this is, look at this. That's the switch pan right there, and I am laid down, got this up, that door open, so my feet can hang up because I am so tall. Look at this. I don't know if you can even see it, but this is how painful wiring is. 2 hours later, I'm done with this connector. Don't judge my wiring. It does not look the best. Neither does it look here. And I also added a fuse to it while I'm at it. It's got a 10 amp fuse in there. But now I can go to the garage, drill some holes in this to put these through it. And then this is gonna be done, and I can move on to the dash camera. I have fought this for 2 hours straight, maybe even 2.5. I'm not exactly sure. I'm a little bit tired. Okay, now that this is done, the wiring does not look the best, but it also does not look the worst. It does not look great, but it does work great, I think. I still don't know if it works. Let me get a drill bit and get to work. I just destroyed that switch. Well. I might have another one, to be honest, but I'm not sure. And I hate my life. Look at this. This switch. It's not supposed to do that. It's not. That means it's broken. I don't know if you can sense the amount of anger in me right now, and the amount of frustration in me. But this thing is not cheap. This is the worst day of my life. My phone just fell on the ground because the wind is so strong it pushed it, and now the screen is broken. And it's broken really bad. Like, it's bad. It is bad. I'm not really gonna be able to show you, but I'm gonna try my best. Well, good news. All the lights are on there. Bad news. I don't have a fog light switch now. I might have one, but I don't know. Terrible news. My phone screen is severely broken. Severely. And I mean severely. Like the wind just threw it away from the phone stand, from the phone holder, and just dropped it right on the screen. I wish it dropped on the camera. But now it's right on the screen. And it is especially bad. I'm gonna record it with another phone, just to show you how bad it is. This is the worst day I've had in a very long time. I've never been more frustrated like this. I've never been more frustrated than how I am frustrated right now. That did not come out good, but whatever. I'm gonna relax. I think I found a solution to the problem. I have this switch right here. See, it's more like a gear shifter because it is out of a children ride-on toy car. You know, those big cars that children ride in it and drive it that are electrical. This is out of this car I have here. See, you see, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's more like more like a manual transmission. A 6 speed to be exact, but it does have 3 ports. It works exactly the same as the old switch that I just destroyed. The only problem is I'm gonna have to modify it. I'm gonna have to modify the mount on the switch panel itself. This I'm not gonna have to modify it. I'm gonna have to modify the mount on the switch panel itself. I'm gonna have to make it bigger to make this fit, but this will work just fine. And it's gonna look pretty dumb. It's gonna look pretty stupid, but the battery in Larry is completely dead. It only has 7 volts. And nothing is working because the battery is dead, obviously. So I've come up with an idea. It is a terrible idea, but it will work. Right here we have a Tahoe with a dead battery. Right here we have a Hilux with a fully charged up battery. Can you see where I'm going here? No, you can't. You're not thinking what I'm thinking. I'm thinking to not connect. So you see those wires, those 2 wires are the grounds for all the relays, switch panel, everything that I added, that is custom. Those are the 2 wires that ground it all. Same tree meant for these 2 wires here. This is the positive for the relays, switch panel, everything. It has nothing to do with the computer and the vehicle itself. And I've got 2 wires here, and I've got a battery that is fully charged up. You can see where this is going. Now keep in mind, I've never done this before, okay, and I have no clue what I'm doing. All I know that if I connect this to ground and this to positive, the switch panel and the relays should work. Fingers crossed. So I'm gonna connect the ground first. Now this battery has a green light, it's fully charged up, so it will work. This is scary. This is scary to do. Because these batteries, if they short out, it's gonna be a problem. And this truck is not mine. These bolts that are on the terminal of the battery are pretty rusty. I don't know if they're gonna work, but let's see. Only one way to find out. Let me see. I'm not going positive, so DC bolts. It is not working for some reason. The terminals on Carby, the Hilux, are so corroded that I don't know how the truck even starts up. I don't know how the truck even starts up. It's been a couple days, but look what we've got. Hell yeah. Got a brand new battery right here. Just ready, just waiting to be installed in Larry. Here it is. Brand new battery. I'm just gonna install that right now. Right there is a Chevy Tahoe without a battery. Right there is a battery just waiting to be installed. Let's install this. Oh, it did not spark as much as I thought it would. I was gonna push that down. Alright. Let's see, is it gonna start? Let's see, I'm just gonna open the door. Do you have any lights? Oh, we got a chime. We got some lights that they look good. They don't look so weak. Alright. Moment of truth. Mamacita! You got 12 volts on the gauge? Hell yeah! We got oil pressure. Nice. And we got 14 volts. Nice, nice, nice. And the check engine light magically went off. And the clock is on 12 AM. Even though it's currently 6:57. Let me set that really quickly. Off. On. Fire right up. That's it for tonight. Okay, the switch panel, I put the fuse for it in, so it's now got power. Let's see, does it work? Huh. No, it does not. I might have to wiggle that connector a little bit. It doesn't seem to be connecting very well. However, I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow. Look at this beautiful weather. 63 Fahrenheit degrees. Nice. It is the next day and I fixed the switch panel. Now when I connected it, it had a problem where it wasn't getting power. It was not getting power at all. So I solved that problem, and we had some other problems with the connectors and the pins, and the relays wouldn't turn on, even though they have power, but they don't have trigger power. They're not getting it even with the switch on. So I fixed all that. Now my switch panel works. Everything on it works. We got orange fog lights, white fog lights, high beam running lights, low beam running lights. We have a hood light and a camera, a rear dash camera. Let me show you. Right there, as you can see, we have a connector back here. I'm going to type this wiring. I'm probably just going to leave it the way it is because it works. But here, we have a switch panel that works beautifully. Hang on. Let me push that. Okay. If I put this down, we get this light down. Put this up. We get that. Turn this on. That. Everything works. So now let's move on to install the dash camera and get rid of this one. Welcome to the fun part. Now I'm gonna be installing this 4-channel dash camera, high definition driving recorder. And let me tell you, I've already used this. I mean, I know it will work. I used it on Carby, the Hilux. If you haven't watched my shorts about Carby, you should go watch them right now. I've used them on Carby a little bit. I've already got a memory card in there. So I know it will work, everything on it works. But I do know the quality on this camera here is higher. This camera's quality is higher. It's like 500 megapixels. This one that I already have, which is this one, it's like 360 megapixels. Not megapixels, I mean pixels. This one is 512 light. This one is 360. If their quality is different, they're probably gonna need a different wire, right? Which is this. But I honestly think I could still use the wire that's with that camera. That's already ran, like it's already ran, and I don't feel like taking the headliner off because it was an absolute pain. So I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna what the hell is that? Anyways, I'm gonna connect this camera to the wire that's already here, that's already ran, and connect it to this camera. Like use this camera, new rear camera, but with the old wire. See if it's gonna give me the same amount of quality again. And hopefully, fingers crossed that it does. Because the connectors are the exact same. It's a 5-pin connector on the camera. And this wire is also a 5-pin wire with the connector. So I'm really hoping it will work, but to replace the camera, I'm gonna have to take this panel out and take this out so I can reach the camera and I can actually mount the new one. So hopefully that works. Okay, I'm gonna take off this camera. Now this camera here, how I mounted it is I used the zip tie because it has a mount exactly like this, where just I put it on and compress it. It's more like with compressed air, and it just wouldn't work. It's just whenever I put it on, the camera would fall off, hit the headliner, and fall on the ground, and it was super annoying. It was unbelievably annoying. So I just zip tied it on there and called it good enough. But now I'm gonna cut it off. This one I know works flawlessly. So let's see. After like 10 months of using this wire, it's out. I've been using this camera for 10 months, I believe. Maybe 8. Not entirely sure, but look at this wire. This is the wire that powers the old dash camera. As you can see, it is longer than my life because I have extended it multiple times. We have a cut there and extend, and a cut there and extend, and a cut there and extend. And there's another one here too, but I just ripped it off. Now, the reason why it was so long because it was running. It ran. You see, this is what connects. This is what sends power. It was connected right here. It's plugged right here, and the wire was ran from here under the interior. Ran from here all the way here, going from here, and also going from here to here to here, all the way here and up a little bit. From down here and then there and there and there and all the way up and to the camera. Yep, has a long wire. Why I did that? Because I wanted to still be able to use this plug right here, so I can plug a phone charger. And like 6 months after I finished working on that and did all that wiring, I discovered that under this there's a 12-volt plug right there. You can see it. So that's where I'm plugging this to the camera, and I'm not gonna extend the wire because I don't want to cut it, because I would like to sell this whenever, like in the future, I get a better camera. So I would like to sell this in the future. But for now, got that wire out, and I can now close this stuff back. There's one nut. If you remember the last video, I took all 4 nuts to hold that back panel on. All 4 nuts I took them out, but I only put back 3 because the 4th one that is behind the rear washer motor was an absolute pain in the butt to get out. You do not need all the bolts for stuff like this. Okay. Now this should come off. Now if we plug this in, what is it? Oh. If we plug this in, we should have a working dash camera. Now this, it has light on it, so I'm gonna put it down. Aim it down, and have a working light. Look at that. I have a working dash camera, and it's currently recording. And like I said, I've used it before on Carby, the Toyota Hilux, and I've had a problem with it. I faced a problem. The problem was, oh my god, the door just hit that wall, and now the paint is chipped off. Whatever. The problem was the fact that I couldn't change the resolution of the video, because the current resolution of the video is 4K. Yep, and I want to lower it to like 1080p or 720p, because 4K is gonna take up so much space from the memory card that the camera is not gonna be able to record that much. Like, it's only gonna be able to record like, say, like an hour or two, and then start deleting the older videos and recording again. The reason why I want to lower it to 1080p or maybe 720 is so that way it can record longer, say like the last 4 hours or 5 hours. The old camera was used to record the last 5 hours because the resolution I set it on 720p, so it was recording really long. But this one, pressing as much as I can see, resolution 4K, as you can see. I press the OK button. Look, this is the OK button right here. I press it. It does not want to adjust. Even if I hold it, it just wouldn't do anything. Does not do anything. I mean, this image quality does change. I can adjust it. Loop recording 3 minutes. I can adjust it. There was actually 1 minute and I changed it. White balance, I can change it. Exposure, I can change it. Everything else I can change it, except for the resolution. That's one problem I face with it. But other than that, it's pretty solid. It's pretty good. I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna use it for a little bit and try to adjust it. See what I can do to change that resolution. It is now night time, and let me show you how these lights work on the Switch. Well, they all work flawlessly, except for the connector. Sometimes it doesn't connect. When I turn something on, the light comes on. It's just that nothing turns on, say the relay or the camera, the rear camera light, because the connector is pretty faulty. I'm gonna have to mess with the pins a little bit. The problem is now, so whenever you turn on a switch, that light is stronger than my life. Look, it's brighter than my life. Look, when I turn it on, it lights up the whole seat. Like, this one down, it doesn't really bother me because it's covered by the switch. It does kind of look cool. But when I put it up, it does kind of blind me when I'm driving, and all those other ones too. So I'm gonna put like some tape on top of it so it'll kind of block the light a little bit, but not so much that I can't see it. Like, block the light, but make it like a lot darker. Block it, but make it visible. So I'm gonna do that in like a short video. And yeah, that's it. It's still the connector that I have to mess with. And also, I've also thought about, this looks pretty cool. It's like green light that matches the dash. It matches the dash. That's why I chose these to be green, because I want them to match the dash. Match. So I was thinking, when I saw this and it was pretty cool, I was thinking, it's like put a light under here, say, and whenever you open the door, it turns on, or say have it on a switch. That would be pretty cool. Like, have one on the driver's side and have one on the passenger side there too, and have a switch for it there too. Maybe switch right here. I'm gonna decide about that. Still gonna decide about that, but that'll be pretty cool. And I'm thinking to do it in the back seat, on the back seats too, but I don't know about that. But for now, there's still lights. I'm gonna have to deal with them and the connector. But I'm gonna do that off camera, because I don't know if you're gonna film it. Also, my dash camera works flawlessly. Now there's no card in it currently because I took it out, but look. Oh, what the fuck? What are those lights? Those purple lights. I can't see them with my bare eyes. I can only see them in the phone. Hang. What if I turn this off? Huh. You see those purple lights on the camera? I can't see those with my bare eyes. I can only see only the phone camera sees them. But as you can see, here's my phone. Here's me recording it. There it is. Here's the passenger seat. This is the front view and this is the rear view. And also, whenever I turn that switch on, no, not that one, that one, that turns on. I have a working rear camera. Nice. I really love this camera. It's records so much better. I'm gonna be able to provide better content. Hopefully, the April dashcam compilation is gonna be a whole lot better. I'm still gonna try my best to figure out the problem with the resolution, where I can't adjust it. Right now, it records on 4K. I'm trying to get it down to like 1080p or 720p, but I can't. I tried with it and pressed the button multiple times, hold it. I just could not change the resolution. So I'm gonna try with that. I'm gonna play with it a little bit. We're gonna try to fix it or whatever I can do to it. Because with 4K it only records 2.5 hours. More specifically, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Which means that if I put on 1080p or 720, it could record for 4 to 6 hours, or maybe even 7 hours. So that's what I wanted. I wanted to record a long time. Okay, and right now I cannot. I'm gonna have to figure out something with that. So it's been like a week since I installed the new dash camera, and it's just terrible. It's terrible. Like, and it's still so terrible that I put the old dash camera back in. I put the old one back in because, my God, it's just way too much work. Like this camera, sure, I love the recording. It records 4 channels. Records me, the passenger. If there was a passenger at the front, the back. But it's just, whenever I edit the videos like, it's like it stops and then it continues, and it's just terrible. And the audio is late. Like, say I say something right now, and in the video I say something, but it comes up in the audio like 9 seconds after I edit it, and after I say it, and I have to edit it and bring the audio 9 seconds back. And I thought it was gonna be like that for all the clips, but no. Turned out for some clips it's 4 seconds. For some clips it's God knows how long, how much, but it's just way too much work. So I put the old camera back in, and I'm gonna return this camera and buy another one, and see, and I hope I'll get lucky with it. But that's gonna be in another video. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.